Hey everybody, the regional election packets are now out. It's really exciting. If you're thinking about running for the 59th board, please take the time to read through the entire packet. Like last week, I'm going to be just talking about things to make this process a whole lot easier for you guys, and also answer a couple of questions that you guys posed to me that I should cover for this video. Also, if you have not seen my video from last week, check it out. It answers a lot of questions, hopefully. So, if you're looking at the regional election packet, the first thing is going to be a little letter from me. Some of my ideas, some of the things that I just want you guys to know. So read through that. And the next thing is the job descriptions of each board position. By now you guys know basically what it is to be a chapter gadol, Sagan More, Shliach, and Mazkir, but the regional level is a little bit different. A lot of it is being a figurehead. A lot of it is counterpart communication. And a lot of it is just being a leader. So take a look through some of the descriptions. Figure out what's really right for you, because just because you've been a chapter more twice doesn't mean that it's the best position for you. So read through these. See the one that really hits where you should go, and go with that. Also, feel free to talk to me. Talk to the regional board position to which you're aspiring. Figure out really what you want to do. All right. Next section, which is in a sea green, is the declaration, procedure, and rules. I really want all of you to really read through all of these sections. There's a lot of sections, I know. And a lot of the stuff is stuff that you already know. But there's some things that I want to go through. So, first thing that you need to do. Well, first thing, I want you guys to look at the deadlines. Really simply, they're all Sundays. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Those are good days for me because I'm not doing anything. So that's when stuff is going to be due. Sundays at midnight. So, I'm just going to go through some of the quick deadlines. The first deadline you guys have is November 18th. So that's a Sunday from this Sunday. So you have a week, 10 days to do, 11 days to do this. You need to schedule a conference. And what that means is you're going to be having a conference call with myself, Josh, and the regional board member to whom you're aspiring, except for Mazkir. So, if you're running for Sagan, your conference call will be between me, Josh, and Grant, and yourself, and your parents. This call is to make sure that you understand the responsibilities and the time commitments of being on regional board. So don't be nervous for that call. It's not like we're going to ream you on that call. It's not like we're going to ask you any really difficult questions. We just want to make sure that you understand what it takes to be on regional board. So keep looking through politicking rules. The chronology of events. I'll go through that real quick. So packets were released today. November 18th, the conferences must be scheduled. By December 2nd, December 2nd is a big day. So all the conferences need to be completed by December 2nd. So that gives you a good amount of time. The conference takes 30 minutes at the most. You should be able to do that. Also, December 2nd, that's when all these forms need to be in. You'll see at the bottom of the packet there's a lot of forms that you need to sign. Those all need to be on their way to the regional office. You can scan them in. You can mail them in. I don't know if people do that anymore, but scanning is probably the best choice. So get all those signed. Then December 9th, your platforms are due. I'm going to talk about platforms real quick. In past years, there have been a lot of restrictions on platforms. This year, there's really only two. It needs to be on an 8x11 sheet, one sheet, so front and back you can do. Or if you want to use one side, that's fine. And it can only be in black, white, or gray ink. We don't want to give somebody an unfair advantage who has a really nice printer. You can get them photocopied at Staples or Kinko's or wherever. That's fine. But be creative. Like, we're not saying that you can't fold, but do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Be creative, though. You want to stand out, right? Also, platforms can be on any color paper you want. They can be on blue or green or any color of the rainbow. All right. Also, December 9th, at 9 o'clock, there's going to be a silent conference call. What that is there's going to be, everybody's going to get on this call and immediately mute themselves. Anybody who's running is going to get on this call and immediately mute themselves. I will then go through the whole procedures of anything else you need to know that I haven't talked about on these videos already. Then, finally, there's elections. It's the normal order of elections. It goes Gadol, Sagan, Moreh, Shliach, Mazkir. First thing you'll do is you'll give your speech. Gadol speech is 5 minutes. Everything else is 3 minutes. Gavel wraps. So this is a little bit different than what we've done in the past. You get to choose when I wrap my gavel. So this helps you with practicing. So say you practice with a gavel wrap at 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. During your speech, I'll wrap my gavel at 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. If you practice with gavel wraps at 30 seconds, 15 seconds, and 10 seconds, I'll do it 30, 15, 10. I'll ask you right before you speak at the elections when you want your gavel wraps. No biggie. And then installations are that night after you've been elected. So Sunday night. It's a banquet. It's really nice. Your parents get to come. Happy time. Nominations and slide downs. There's not going to be nominations for this regional election. There have been in the past, not since I've been in, but we're not going to have them. Now, slide downs are a bit different this year. As of roundtables, now called regional execs, we are now having declared slide downs. So, when you aspire for a position, you must also declare to slide down to certain positions. So say you aspire for Gadol, but you also want to run for Moreh and Mazkir, you have to tell me that you're running for Moreh and Mazkir. And if you lose Gadol and you only declared for Moreh and Mazkir, you can't slide down to Sagan, even if you want to right at that moment. If you have any questions about that, I know that's a bit confusing and it's new, so please talk to me about that. Mission statements. Gadol candidates only. What this is paragraph, 2 paragraph, 3 paragraphs on one sheet of paper, basically stating your main points of view, what you want to do. It's another thing before platforms that you can have an impact on people. I got my handy-dandy list of things to talk about. I think that's really it. You can read through all the things in the packet. Please do. And if you have any questions, please come to me. I would love to answer them. And I think that's it. Have a good Wednesday.